Hi, it's Kate McGregor-Stewart. I'm in Griffith Park in California, and my boyfriend brought me here for a picnic, and I realized I hadn't done a YouTube video in way too long. Today the thought I had was to talk to you about self-confidence. It's really imperative to be self-confident when you go for an audition, and as an actor in general. Therefore, you have to figure out what is affecting your self-confidence negatively and what is affecting your self-confidence positively. And then you have to bump up the good stuff. Self-confidence comes from knowing that you know how. So the very first thing is to be sure you have a technique, be sure you've been trained, be sure you've practiced, take classes, get coached. Even though coaching costs more, sometimes it's worth the money to spend the extra money to get individually assessed and detailed improvements made in your approach. I would not go out and show monologues without having somebody assess them first so that you're showing them to the best advantage. I would not even choose them without somebody approving them, because maybe the piece you like is something that was in a book that hundreds of other actors use. What you want is to find a piece that shows off your strengths, buries your weaknesses, and is hopefully new to them, or at least fresh and original when you present it. Casting director workshops are really useful, but you don't want to go to them until your skill is at a certain level, or you'll be demonstrating to the casting directors what your weaknesses are. So make sure somebody assesses you as ready to show your skills to casting directors, and then try the casting director workshops. It's a good way to meet them, it's a good way to see what your competition is, and it's a good way to find out what they're looking for. The other aspect of self-confidence is self-talk. If you talk to yourself negatively, you can't develop self-confidence. You really need to sit down in the privacy of your own home and write down, this is what I feel positive about, this is what I feel negative about. See if some of the negatives are just things you can take care of that you haven't, like I don't like my headshot, or I don't feel confident about cold reads. Those are things you can address and fix. Or whether it's ideas you have about yourself that could be reconstructed and reworked so that you don't have those thoughts when you go in to meet somebody. I can't stress this enough. Self-confidence is the main quality that makes an actor look capable and exciting and promising at the beginning of an audition, throughout an audition, and after an audition. Work on it.